What if I told you that one of the richest men alive didn't build his fortune by inventing an app, launching a crypto coin, or flipping houses? Instead, he built it by reading, waiting, and buying boring businesses. This is the story of Warren Buffett, famously known as the Oracle of Omaha. But more than just a billionaire's tale, this is about how real wealth is built. By the end of this video, you'll see why Buffett's greatest investment secret wasn't intelligence, luck, or timing the market. It was patience. And the most surprising part, most people can copy this principle, but few can match the discipline. Warren Buffett was born in Omaha, Nebraska in 1930. From the very beginning, he was obsessed with money. As a young boy, he sold chewing gum, Coca-Cola, and magazines door to door. He even kept track of his earnings in a notebook. This early fascination with business and numbers set the foundation for his future. Buffett wasn't born into wealth, but he was born with an insatiable curiosity about how money worked. This curiosity would later become his greatest asset, shaping his approach to investing and wealth building. Buffett's love for reading was legendary. As a child, he devoured every book on investing he could find at the Omaha Public Library. He read classics like 1,000 Ways to Make $1,000 and Benjamin Graham's The Intelligent Investor. This habit of constant learning gave him a deep understanding of business and finance. Buffett's approach wasn't about chasing trends or quick wins. Instead, he built a foundation of knowledge that would serve him for decades. His story shows that the real secret to wealth often starts with a book, not a bank account. Just 11 years old, Buffett made his first stock purchase. He bought 3 shares of Citi's Service Preferred for himself and his sister. The stock dropped, but Buffett held on until it recovered slightly, then sold for a small profit. Soon after, the stock soared much higher. This early experience taught him a valuable lesson: patience pays off. It was a lesson he would never forget. Buffett realized that reacting emotionally to the market could cost him far more than waiting patiently. This experience became a cornerstone of his future investment philosophy. Buffett's life changed when he read Benjamin Graham's The Intelligent Investor. Graham's philosophy of value investing, buying undervalued companies and holding them long-term, became Buffett's guiding light. He later studied under Graham at Columbia University, absorbing lessons that would shape his entire career. Graham taught Buffett to focus on the intrinsic value of businesses, not the daily noise of the market. This approach was simple but not easy. It required discipline, patience, and a willingness to ignore the crowd. These lessons became the bedrock of Buffett's investing success. Buffett didn't start with millions. In fact, he began with just a few $1,000s he'd saved from his childhood businesses. He formed partnerships with friends and family, pooling their money to invest in undervalued companies. Buffett's early investments weren't glamorous or exciting. They were often in overlooked or struggling businesses. But he understood something most people missed: the power of compounding. By reinvesting profits and staying patient, even small investments could grow into something extraordinary over time. Compounding is often called the eighth wonder of the world, and Buffett made it his best friend. By allowing his investments to grow year after year, the returns began to snowball. Instead of chasing quick profits, he let time do the heavy lifting. This approach required patience and discipline, but the results were undeniable. Over decades, small gains turned into massive wealth. Buffett's story proves that you don't need to be a genius or a risk-taker to build wealth. You just need to let compounding work for you. Buffett didn't chase the latest trends or flashy startups. Instead, he bought boring, reliable businesses, companies that made things people needed, like insurance, food, and furniture. These businesses weren't exciting, but they were stable and profitable. Buffett understood that real wealth isn't built on hype or speculation. It's built on owning valuable assets for a long time. By focusing on fundamentals, he avoided the pitfalls that trap so many investors. His strategy was simple: buy good businesses, hold them, and let time do the rest. One of Buffett's core principles is to only invest in businesses you understand. He avoids complicated industries or products he can't explain in simple terms. This focus on clarity helps him make better decisions and avoid unnecessary risks. Buffett's approach is a reminder that you don't need to be an expert in everything. Instead, focus on what you know best. By understanding your investments, you can make smarter choices and sleep better at night. Simplicity, not complexity, is often the key to success. Buffett is famous for saying, "The first rule of investing is don't lose money. The second rule is never forget the first rule." He avoids unnecessary risks and focuses on preserving capital. This cautious approach has helped him survive market crashes and economic downturns. Buffett knows that avoiding big mistakes is just as important as making good investments. By staying disciplined and not chasing fads, he protects his wealth and lets it grow steadily over time. It's a lesson every investor can learn from. Buffett's investment horizon isn't measured in days or months, it's measured in decades. He buys businesses with the intention of holding them forever. This long-term mindset allows him to ignore short-term market noise and focus on what really matters: the underlying value of his investments. Buffett's patience sets him apart from most investors who are often tempted by quick gains. By thinking long-term, he benefits from the full power of compounding and avoids costly mistakes. Patience is Buffett's superpower. He's willing to wait years, even decades, for his investments to pay off. This patience allows him to buy when others are fearful and hold when others are greedy. Buffett's calm, steady approach is a stark contrast to the frantic pace of modern investing. He knows that real wealth takes time to build. By staying patient, he avoids the emotional roller coaster that traps so many investors. In the end, patience is often the difference between success and failure. Buffett's strategy is simple: buy great businesses and let time do the work. He doesn't try to predict the market or chase short-term trends. Instead, he trusts that good companies will grow in value over the years. This approach requires faith in the process and a willingness to wait. But for those who can stay the course, the rewards can be extraordinary. Buffett's story is proof that you don't need to be fast, you just need to be steady. Buffett is not interested in the latest fads or market manias. He avoids hype and speculation, focusing instead on real value. While others rush into hot stocks or trendy investments, Buffett stays true to his principles. This discipline protects him from the boom and bust cycles that catch so many investors off guard. Buffett's approach is a reminder that wealth isn't built overnight. It's built by ignoring the noise and sticking to what works. Discipline is what separates Buffett from most investors. He sticks to his strategy even when it's unpopular or boring. This consistency allows him to avoid costly mistakes and stay focused on his long-term goals. Buffett's discipline is a lesson for anyone seeking success, not just in investing but in life. By following a proven plan and resisting the urge to chase quick wins, you can achieve lasting results. Buffett is open about his mistakes. He admits when he's wrong and learns from every experience. This humility allows him to improve over time and avoid repeating errors. Buffett's willingness to learn is a key reason for his success. He doesn't let pride or ego get in the way of making better decisions. Instead, he treats every mistake as a lesson, using it to refine his strategy and grow as an investor. Buffett's success is built on rational thinking. He doesn't let emotions drive his decisions. Instead, he relies on logic, analysis, and a clear understanding of his investments. This rational approach helps him avoid panic during market downturns and resist the temptation to chase quick gains. Buffett's calm, steady mindset is a powerful advantage in a world where emotions often rule. By staying rational, he makes better choices and achieves better results. Buffett often acknowledges the role of luck in his success. He was born in the right place at the right time with access to opportunities that many people never have. But luck alone isn't enough. Buffett's story shows that success is a combination of luck, skill, and most importantly, patience. He made the most of his opportunities by working hard, staying disciplined, and letting time work in his favor. Buffett is famously cautious about debt. He avoids borrowing money to invest, knowing that leverage can amplify both gains and losses. By staying out of debt, Buffett protects himself from financial disasters and keeps his options open. His approach is a reminder that building wealth isn't just about making money, it's also about avoiding unnecessary risks. By living within your means and avoiding debt, you can build a solid foundation for the future. Buffett often describes his wealth as a snowball rolling down a hill. It started small, but as it rolled, it picked up more snow and more speed. This is the power of compounding in action. By reinvesting his profits and staying patient, Buffett's wealth grew exponentially over time. The snowball effect is available to anyone willing to start small and stay consistent. It's not about getting rich quick, it's about getting rich slowly, one step at a time. Despite his immense wealth, Buffett is known for his frugal lifestyle. He still lives in the same house he bought decades ago and avoids flashy purchases. Buffett's example shows that building wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. By living below your means and saving consistently, you can build a strong financial foundation. Buffett's lifestyle is a powerful reminder that true wealth is measured by freedom, not possession. Buffett places a high value on reputation. He knows that trust is essential in business and investing. Buffett's integrity and honesty have earned him the respect of investors around the world. He believes that it takes years to build a reputation but only moments to destroy it. By acting with integrity and keeping his promises, Buffett has built lasting relationships and a legacy that goes beyond money. Buffett is careful about who he works with. He chooses business partners who share his values and long-term vision. By surrounding himself with trustworthy, capable people, Buffett increases his chances of success. He knows that the right partners can make all the difference. Buffett's approach is a reminder to choose your relationships wisely, both in business and in life. Buffett's success is built on a foundation of strong principles. He doesn't compromise his values for short-term gains. By sticking to his principles, Buffett stays true to his vision and avoids the temptations that lead others astray. His example shows that success is about more than money, it's about living with integrity and purpose. Buffett is one of the world's most generous philanthropists. He has pledged to give away the majority of his wealth to charitable causes. Buffett believes that true success is measured by what you give, not what you keep. His commitment to giving back is an inspiration to others and a reminder that wealth is a tool for making a positive impact. Buffett is a lifelong learner. He spends hours each day reading and studying new ideas. This commitment to learning keeps him sharp and adaptable in a changing world. Buffett's example shows that the pursuit of knowledge is never finished. By staying curious and open-minded, you can continue to grow and succeed at any age. Buffett's investment strategy is simple but not easy. He focuses on businesses he understands, avoids unnecessary risks, and lets time do the work. This simplicity is a powerful advantage in a world full of complexity. Buffett's story is proof that you don't need complicated strategies to succeed. Sometimes the simplest approach is the best. Buffett is not afraid to go against the crowd. He often buys when others are selling and sells when others are buying. This contrarian approach allows him to find value where others see only risk. Buffett's willingness to think independently is a key to his success. By trusting his own judgment, he avoids the herd mentality that leads to costly mistakes. Despite his enormous success, Buffett remains humble. He credits his teachers, partners, and even luck for his achievements. Buffett's humility allows him to keep learning and growing no matter how much he accomplishes. His example shows that humility is a strength, not a weakness. By staying humble, you stay open to new ideas and opportunities. Buffett is known for his intense focus. He concentrates on a few great opportunities rather than spreading himself too thin. This focus allows him to make better decisions and achieve better results. Buffett's approach is a reminder that success often comes from doing a few things well, rather than trying to do everything. Mentors played a crucial role in Buffett's life. He learned from great investors like Benjamin Graham and Charlie Munger. These mentors shaped his thinking and helped him avoid costly mistakes. Buffett's story shows the value of learning from others. By seeking out mentors and listening to their advice, you can accelerate your own growth and success. Buffett's success isn't just about sticking to old ideas, he adapts to new information and changes his approach when necessary. This flexibility allows him to thrive in a constantly changing world. Buffett's willingness to adapt is a key reason for his long-term success. By staying open to change, you can stay ahead of the curve. Buffett spends countless hours researching his investments. He reads financial statements, studies industries, and analyzes competitors. This thorough research helps him make informed decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Buffett write, example shows that success is built on preparation and hard work. By doing your homework, you can increase your chances of success. Buffett is careful not to become overconfident. He knows that even the best investors can make mistakes. By staying humble and cautious, Buffett avoids the pitfalls of arrogance. His approach is a reminder that confidence is important, but overconfidence can be dangerous. By staying grounded, you can make better decisions and avoid costly errors. Buffett's results are not the product of a few lucky bets. They are the result of consistent, disciplined investing over decades. By sticking to his strategy and making steady progress, Buffett has achieved extraordinary results. His story is a reminder that consistency is often more important than brilliance. Small, consistent actions can lead to big outcomes. Buffett doesn't believe in shortcuts. He knows that building wealth takes time, effort, and patience. By avoiding get-rich-quick schemes and focusing on proven strategies, Buffett has built a lasting legacy. His approach is a reminder that there are no shortcuts to success. The best results come from hard work and perseverance. Buffett is willing to wait for the right opportunities. He doesn't rush into investments or force decisions. This patience allows him to avoid mistakes and seize the best opportunities when they arise. Buffett's example shows that waiting is not wasted time, it's an essential part of success. By being patient, you can make better choices and achieve better results. But what is Buffett's real secret to wealth building? It's not intelligence, luck, or timing the market, it's patience. Buffett built his fortune by owning valuable things for a very long time. He let time and compounding do the work while others chase quick wins. The real secret is simple: buy assets, not hype. Understand what you own, think long-term, avoid unnecessary mistakes, and above all, be patient. Most surprising part of Buffett's story is that anyone can copy his principle. You don't need to be a genius or have special connections. The real challenge is discipline. Most people know what to do, but few have the patience to actually do it. Buffett's example shows that the path to wealth is open to anyone willing to follow the rules and stay the course. Buffett often says that investing is simple but not easy. The hardest part is not knowing what to do, it's having the discipline to actually do it. Most people lack the patience to wait for results. They get distracted by hype, fear, and greed. Buffett's discipline sets him apart. It's the reason he succeeded where so many others have failed. One of Buffett's key lessons is to buy assets, not hype. He invests in real businesses with real value, not speculative trends. This focus on assets protects him from market bubbles and ensures long-term growth. Buffett's approach is a reminder to focus on what matters, owning valuable things that stand the test of time. Buffett only invests in businesses he understands. This clarity helps him make better decisions and avoid unnecessary risks. By focusing on what you know, you can build confidence and avoid costly mistakes. Buffett's lesson is simple: don't invest in things you don't understand. Buffett's long-term mindset is a major reason for his success. He ignores short-term market noise and focuses on the big picture. By thinking long-term, you can benefit from compounding and avoid costly mistakes. Buffett's approach is a reminder that patience is the ultimate advantage. Buffett's focus on avoiding mistakes is just as important as making good investments. By staying disciplined and cautious, he protects his wealth and lets it grow steadily. Buffett's lesson is clear: sometimes the best way to win is not to lose. Buffett did not build his fortune by predicting the future. He built it by owning valuable things for a very long time. That is the real secret: not speed, not hype, not luck, but patience. Anyone can follow this path, but few have the discipline to stay the course. In the end, patience is the ultimate investment advantage. It's the quiet force behind every great fortune.